Ba 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 ba.
I can't believe y'all remember the theme song.
Dude, I grew up on it.
I was this close to belting out Jurassic Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's a theme
I don't know if you could see this, but like when the movie ended, you probably saw it. There was a guy who was like sitting to my right.
Yeah.
He was doing like the Shia LaBeouf laugh, or clap. He was just like
the really
like,
just
so
like
into it.
intense like.
Like he was like, I'm pretty sure he cried when like.
Before we say anything, we saw Independence Day Resurgence. Spoiler alert.
If you do not want anything spoiled for you in this movie, you have been warned. Spoiler alert. We might talk about a major spoiler, we might not. That's on you. Your risk. You gamble. Heart of the cards. All right.
We've got a time code. This is where we have little summaries. This is where we have our scores out of 6 stars. And with that being said, click on it. All hope abandon, ye who enter here. And this movie fucking sucked.
It was pretty bad.
I fucking hate this piece of shit.
Okay. I can't say I hated it because it was hilarious to watch. It was so dumb. Like I can see this becoming like one of those movies that like people watch just to make fun of it. And that's what I know Barney and I were just like dying laughing at some of these parts. Like any like the emotional scenes. The dialogue is so. It is some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard.
I will give you that. That is awful.
This makes the X-Men Apocalypse dialogue like look like fucking Sorkin.
That's the last 15 minutes of the film. I already had it planned out in my head.
How did you already?
I already had the whole fucking 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes in my head is like, oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. And out of my thesis in my head while watching this film, I was about 80%, 85% correct. I expected more people to die.
With this movie, I don't think people are going to be asking, is this a good movie? Because the people that love Independence Day that are close to our age, they've grown up enough to know that it's a bad movie, but it's one with effort and it's one with heart and really cheesy fun. But on top of it...
Did you just call Independence Day bad?
Oh, it's
not Resurgence, but the original?
It's an objectively bad movie.
I don't think it's terrible. We were talking about this before. There's effort put into it. There's good performances. The first one knows how dumb it is and it accepts it. This movie's got like this weird pseudo-seriousness to it. It's like, you guys know this is stupid, right?
It's pseudo-serious, but it's also silly.
Yeah.
There were several parts in this film, dialogue included, that were just silly. And I was just like, really? I mean, I get it. It's a sequel of a movie that came out 20 fucking years ago. But it's like, come on, man. I wanted a sci-fi action thriller. I got some of that, and I got a fucking piece of shit with it.
The point that I was getting to with the first one is that it's sincere.
Yeah.
With this movie, I feel like everybody in it knows they're in a movie and they're acting like it's in a movie. Because think about it, Jeff Goldblum is... he's sitting in a spaceship evading falling debris that is destroying London. The aliens have completely killed millions upon millions of people, done tons of damage, and all he has to say about this catastrophic event in front of him is, they sure like to go for the landmarks.
This is a movie for people complaining that Superman saved too many people in Man of Steel.
Damn. That's cold. That's steel cold.
Oh.
This is the movie for people complaining that Anakin in Revenge of the Sith didn't get everybody.
There's this whole weird subplot with Judd Hirsch saving some kids in a bus. I thought Daniel, I was worried that he was going to go on like a suicide watch because he looked so upset. I just turned over. He was just like
just another silly part of this film, man.
Why? There are subplots here that are only existent because there were people from the first movie. Which, okay, I'll accept that. only if you don't try to stop killing everybody from the first one. Vivica A. Fox is in this as Will Smith's son's mom. Like she reprises her role, and she's the actual mom. In the first movie, she's the actual mom, and Will Smith is the soon-to-be stepdad.
Yeah.
But
I just wanted to.
she reprises her role as her mom, and they off her. Like
they kill Will Smith.
There was no
screen.
build up to that. They just
fucking did it.
And did you see what they did to Will Smith? They did the same thing to Roy Schneider in Jaws Revenge.
Yeah.
Where, he's dead, and the only reason you see him is this big fuck-off portrait of Will Smith in the White House.
And then
You ever notice that, terrible movies that kill off their main characters always do that? This movie is the first film. Aliens come back. Guess what? We killed the aliens from the first one. Now we get more aliens. And they're bigger, and they blow up more stuff. And we've got all the old characters from the first one, plus some new characters going up to fight them. You know what this movie is. The only problem is, it is exactly the first movie, only it takes 45 minutes for them to get to the point where the first movie begins. If we're looking at the first Independence Day and kind of seeing what characters they replaced who with, Will Smith is the hotshot pilot with a fiancée, and they replaced Will Smith, one of the most charismatic actors alive, with Liam Hemsworth.
Liam Hemsworth is
who cannot...
He's like a dollar
I'm
store.
surprised he's alive. I legitimately cannot believe that Liam Hemsworth is a functioning, conscious human being.
damn.
What the fuck did Liam Hemsworth do to you?
He sucks.
What the fuck?
This dude, I never want to hear anybody say that Jai Courtney can't act ever again. This dude
You would
is...
rather had Jai Courtney.
Yes! Yes! Did you see the Suicide Squad trailer?
Yeah.
At least he gave a smile. This dude, there's that one picture where they have him, Will Smith's son, and the president's daughter together, and his smile is just like...
The aliens looked a lot cooler though, I thought.
Well, it was all CG.
They look like aliens ripoffs.
They looked really stupid.
The first ones were aliens ripoffs.
Like I thought
mixed with War of the Worlds.
I thought the sewer scene in Hunger Games Mockingjay 2 was an alien ripoff. This entire movie was like an aliens ripoff.
But badly done.
Just letting you know,
Aliens.
Independence Day came out 10 years before War of the Worlds.
No, the first one. The one from the 50s?
Did they show aliens in that one?
Yeah.
It
was about aliens.
I never watched it.
The original's good.
That is one of the most famous alien stories of all time.
I've seen the Tom Cruise one.
Tom Cruise one's underrated.
It's very underrated.
It's so underrated.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's actually an excellent movie.
Okay.
Our star of approval for War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
Go see it.
Go see it.
Hang on.
It's really
Stop
good.
this video. Go see it now.
I just had a mini aneurysm, but I had like 50 of those in this movie.
You should be dead.
I should be dead. I legitimately should be
This
dead.
movie broke Daniel.
This got to a point where I was fine because I came in expecting stupid.
Daniel's not okay.
But the problem with it
Having
is
troubles.
that I didn't give a shit. I legitimately could not care about anyone.
Yeah.
There's this whole fight that Liam Hemsworth and who's the guy? Jerry Usher? Michael B. Jordan.
Jesse T. Usher.
Yeah.
Jesse T.
Let's call
Usher.
him Michael B. Jordan.
No.
That's
no.
racist.
No, that's mean against Michael B. Jordan because Michael B. Jordan has talent. These two guys are having some kind of weird fight.
They have history.
That they didn't explain.
Yeah.
They explained it
a
only
little bit.
They explained it with
a little bit every half hour in the movie, but they just still didn't explain it. Something happened in training, that's all we got.
No.
They actually
told us.
explained it in
I
like
didn't catch it.
a YouTube style video where it turns out these two guys are flying in a canyon and they're racing, I guess. And so in order to get the advantage, Liam Hemsworth character does a maneuver that like clips Jesse Usher's wing and almost sends him careening into a canyon.
Was this when I went to the bathroom? Because I don't remember.
No. It was like
I don't think so.
It was like the
at that point.
first 30
Yeah.
minutes of the film.
Oh.
It was like 2 minutes after
Okay.
he punched
I
him.
didn't catch
Which,
that.
I get it. I totally get why there's conflict there. But why didn't you just show that scene at the beginning? Why did you have to jump through 5 expositional hoops to get us there?
Because they're not making it here's 3 years ago. Oh, now we're in the present day.
I would have rather had that.
They didn't do that in the first one. They did it in the span of like 3 or 4 days.
Well, yeah, because they didn't need to explain anything in the first one.
Exactly.
Brett Spiner. He died in the first one, and they're like, oh, he was in a coma. Like, that's something.
Oh, yeah, the fucking doctor. Did they announce he died in the first one?
They didn't.
Although he was my favorite.
They did not announce that he died in the first one.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I was willing to accept. Because
I saw him in the trailer. I was like, fuck, he's alive?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, in the first one, the alien just does the same thing they do in this one, which is wrap the cord around his throat.
Like a hose. Yeah.
It's not like they, probed him or they fucking
Fisted him to death.
fucking Kali Ma, Temple of Doom through his chest. They just kind of propped him up against the window and used his brainwave and his body to talk.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, I have a smoothie.
What the fuck is this?
I made the smoothie earlier and I didn't.
And she didn't drink it.
And I don't have a to-go cup.
And she left it in my car.
When it's 100 degrees.
What's it supposed to do?
She had 2 hours to drink that.
I am a small person, okay?
So, Liam mysteriously left. We're actually...
The aliens got him!
Liam left because we're in the middle of Liam... This good one.
Liam Hemsworth died?
I hope Liam Hemsworth died.
That's fucked up.
We're in the middle of a double feature. We're gonna go see the Neon Demon after this. So we've got about, I think, 20 minutes including Neon Demon's previews, so we gotta hustle. But, yeah, he'll be back, I think, for the rants, if the aliens haven't, probed them already. This movie is taking place in present day, and we've adopted the aliens' technology and made star fleets and moon bases and orbital defense systems and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I get it for the sake of movie, but in the middle of these battle scenes, the only way I could tell anybody apart is that the good guys shoot blue lasers and the bad guys shoot green lasers.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, those battle scenes were very... messy. That's the word. The aliens gave him back.
Didn't probe him.
Liam Neeson saved the day.
I was thinking about this way, and me and Barnyard were laughing so hard. Is that thing when after Liam Hemsworth is shooting the alien, he just throws the gun. He's like, ugh.
Whenever the Liam Hemsworth squad is in the big mothership, their planes get fucked up and they're on foot and they're like trying to escape by getting into alien ships. And Liam Hemsworth makes a distraction to the terminal with aliens in him, and he's like, "Oh, I waited 20 years to do this," and he whips out his dick and starts taking a piss, while flipping him off. And then once the other guys get into the ships, they see aliens. Aliens start coming at him, shooting. He takes his pistol, fires 4 shots, throws his gun, and
he throws
blocks.
it like,
He makes that noise.
Yeah. Just like, then he runs.
Oh, the movie's about to start.
1.5 stars.
Damn.
1.5 stars. This is bad. This is real bad.
I enjoyed it, and I thought it was silly. I'll give it a 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3.
2.
So
all right.
3, 3, 2, 1, 1.5.
3, 3, 2, 1.5. We're gonna speed through this quickly. If you like the movie, please let me know in the comment section. I want to know your rationale for this. If you hated this movie, tell us also too. If you like this video, click the like button. Subscribe buttons are down below. We've got Facebook and Twitter links down there too. Our Finding Dory video got 2,000 views, so thank you for all of those who are watching, even all of you who disliked the video. Thank you so much. And he left the frame. Damn.
Bye.
Yeah, we gotta take off. So we'll see you back when we finish watching Neon Demon, and I can speak again.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Liam.
Oh no!
My brother Chris.
Is that supposed to be me?
He's Thor. I'm Gale. Hate that fucking actor. Somebody, Christopher Nolan, get a hold of him. Slap some fucking sense into him. We'll see you guys in a couple hours. Bye.